No Damian Lillard and no problem for the Milwaukee Bucks, who fight all the way back from a huge first half deficit to come back and win this ball game. And man, it was a fun one. And in this video, what I wanted to do specifically was break down how they won this game. Now, first thing we see here is Giannis is absolutely getting trapped. You got 1, 2, 3, 4 guys all down low. Now, Giannis takes this time, right, in this trap position to kind of get his court mapping ability, right? He's trying to understand, okay, where are my guys? I got a guy here in Hollins, and I got a guy in the corner over here in Taurean Prince. I know you guys can't see him, but he is over there, right? So I'm reading the floor. I understand what I need to do, and look at him. He's going to turn around, and he's going to fire an absolute missile right to Hollins. It does get deflected here, but the velocity of this thing is going way too fast. They can't corral it. So now Hollins swings it over. Prince gets this guy, Keegan Murray, to overcommit, running him off the three-point line. We send him baseline, and now we have Brook Lopez down here kind of walling off this paint to allow Prince to get some easy leverage down here. Great job and a great finish by Taurean Prince. And this right here was the start of a really nice comeback. All right, here's one of the most dominant plays I have seen from Giannis, and he's been doing this so consistently as of late. Now, we like to start off with these high pick and roll situations. Now, the reason being is we want this switch. We want to come off this thing and force Big Valanciunas to kind of pick up and switch Keegan Murray onto Brook Lopez, right? That's the matchup that Giannis likes. So once we get this matchup, now we get Keegan Murray stuck in jail, and essentially we get this one-on-one opportunity. Now, a lot of these big men like to put all their weight into these front legs, right? They do not want Giannis to get into the post and back his way all the way down. So they like to really put all of that weight into these legs. Now, Giannis's move to counteract this is attack the outside shoulder. Boom, right? Now, as all that weight comes down on these legs, we're going to force him to the right side, and we're going to spin back inside. Great move here by Giannis. And look at, whoop, right by him, and one. Sound dumb. Guys, this is why Giannis is so tough to stop. Whenever he gets these matchups, there's a lot of different things he likes to do to counter what defenses do to try to stop him, and they just simply can't. I believe he had 22 points in this third quarter and led them on a 37-28 run. Now, one guy who impressed me a lot today in terms of passing the ball was Ryan Rollins. This dude was amazing when it came to finding the open man. Now, right here, we see basically a 3-on-2 situation here, which means now we got the numbers on the weak side of the floor with Gary Trent, Kyle Kuzma, and obviously AJ Green down here as well. Now, Ryan Rollins is going to kind of draw two defenders here, find the open man with Kyle Kuzma, who ultimately is able to stop and pop for an open three and make this a 3-point game after suddenly, draining that, 13, 14-point lead to 2 points. Now, when teams go a little bit smaller, this is when Giannis tends to dominate. And one thing we notice about right now is they do not have anyone on this floor that Giannis is scared of. I mean, to be quite honest, you have Trey Lyles, but he's not a good rim protector at all. And he's not someone that you want to rely on to guard Giannis, especially when he's coming full steam down the floor, getting into his position. Now, whenever you see Giannis right here, defenses need to send to, and they need to overcommit, because this little staggering over, it's not going to do much at all. You need to go and you need to get the ball out of this man's hands, because if you don't, look at what he does. Dominates his way right to where he wants to be and gets an easy bucket. You see Trey Lyles here saying, hey, where's my help? What's going on? You're just going to allow me to take that by myself? Like, hey, he's saying, help me out here. And you can't. Let's go, man. I love it. All right, here's a big time play right here by the newcomers. I guess they're not even new anymore. Kyle Kuzma and Kevin Porter Jr. This is great. So first thing that we notice right here is look at the attention that Keon Ellis is paying to the ball. Why are we not guarding our man, leaving that back door wide open? You need to be really smart as offensive players, right? If you see your guy not paying attention, dude, go, right? Get to the basket, because that is wide open. Absolutely wide open. We're setting a flare screen to the top side, trying to set up a dribble handoff here. Kuzma drives into the lane. He's going to draw the attention of Keon Ellis, and again, hit the back door or stay at the three-point line. Either way, you're getting an open shot. Kuzma finds the back door, and there goes Kevin Porter flying in for a dunk. I love this, right? Look at this. Beautiful timing by Kevin Porter. Easy money. Go, man. All right, another good play here by Kevin Porter. He's going to kick it out to Kyle Kuzma. Kuzma is going to ball fake it, fake pass to the top of the key. Maybe should have just passed it here. Gary Trent had a pretty decent game off the bench. I believe he had 11 points, 3 threes coming in this fourth quarter. Were amazing, right? But Kyle Kuzma, fake pass, drives into the lane, and because Ellis was running him off the three-point line, now we have clear leverage into the paint. Gets that strong side rotation from Jake LaRavia, and he knows he's got that court mapping ability to understand, all right, I have my teammate open the corner, drive, get him to reach that point of attack, boom. Now we get the up fake, boom, gets him up in the air, and now we have a wide open three. Beautiful shot here by AJ Green. They desperately needed this one to fall. He was 1 of 4 from downtown today, 1 of 5 from the field, and this was a big three. Cuts that 5-point lead to 2. Let's go. Big time play. Guys, real quickly, before we deep dive any further into this fourth quarter, because right now we got a tie game, 97-97. Looks like we're going to get a little bit of a high pick and roll. Do me a big time favor, guys. Looks like a ghost screen, actually. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, join the family if you're new. Guys, it is free. It does not cost anything to subscribe, and we will be covering the Milwaukee Bucks all year long. Regular season games, playoff games, everything you guys want to see, we got you guys covered, so join the family. All right, so beautiful job right away here by Kevin Porter and Brook Lopez. We're initiating a double mismatch. So what that basically means is when we get that switch, when we get that that high pick and roll, now you got the big on Kevin Porter, and essentially if you wanted to attack it later on, we have Brook Lopez versus Keon Ellis. So if Brook wanted to attack the paint, he could, but ultimately, look at Kevin Porter. Just initiates a little bit of separation here as he drives into Giannis. For whatever reason, he gives up defensively, right? We have no help. Zach LaVine's like, yo, what are we doing here? Think he might have bumped knees for a second. But Kevin Porter hits a beautiful shot. Tie game, wide open. Now they're up by 3. Let's go. All right, another great play here. We get a quick little screen from AJ Green. His job is to get out to this three-point line. We're going to come off this thing quick. We want to attack this paint, allow or force this defense to rotate over from any which way. Okay, Kevin Porter is really good at reading defenses. So as he drives in, he sees, okay, I see 4 bodies. I got 2 to my left and to my right. I got 1 behind me, and I got 1 rotating over in front of me, right? So that means someone's open. He stops on a dime. He kicks it. Now we're getting this strong side rotation from Trey Lyles. AJ Green recognizes that. He knows he's got an open man. You already have Giannis kind of walling off, so there's no closeout to Taurean Prince. Just unbelievable ball movement, and Prince once again, beautiful shot there. Shot 3 or 4 from downtown in this game, and that right there was a massive hit. All right, one more quick play I want to show you. They're up by 2. About a minute left to go in this game. Giannis drives into the lane, tries to get an and one or at least a foul to go to the free throw line. Shot gets blocked by Keegan Murray. But look at this, guys. I'm going to take it back just a second. As he's driving in, he realizes, okay, I'm getting this weak side rotation over from this corner. I know I have guys open, okay? He's going to put the shot up anyway, but that thought never leaves his head. As this shot gets blocked, he knows exactly where Gary Trent was. Drains a 3. That is how you win basketball games. Guys, hit the like button, subscribe, join the family. What a game, what a win. No Dame, no problem. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.